GNR number 16539, NFD International Money Agents, and ANS Vulcanus Oslo versus National Labor Relations Commission, Jose I. Iligan Jr. and Constantino Co. Jr. This case decided by the Supreme Court of the Philippines on October 17, 2008, resolved around the wrongful dismiss of 21 Filipino seamen, including Jose I. Iligan Jr. and Constantino Co. Jr., by their employers, NFD International Money Agent and A&S Vulcanus Oslo. The seamen were hired by NFD to work on board the chemical tanker MT Lady Helene, owned by operator Vulcanus. On February 11, 1997, the shipmaster, Captain Steiner Anderson, dismissed all 21 seamen, including the respondents, while the vessel was docked in Durban, South Africa. The reason given was aligned mutiny and subordination, desertion, and conspiracy. The seamen were subsequently repatriated to the Philippines. NFD filed a disciplinary complaint against the seamen with the Philippines Overseas Employment Administration, aligning alleging the same office. The POEA dismissed the disciplinary complaint, finding insufficient evidence to support the charges and removing the seaman from the POEA watchlist. The seaman filed the complaint with the National Labor Relationship Commission for wrongful breach of contract, illegal dismissal, and damage. They argue that their dismissal was unjustified and they were not afforded due processes. The labor arbiter dismissed the complaint, finding that the seamen were lawfully dismissed for just cause. The NLRC revised the labor arbiter decision, ordering the employer to pay the seamen their wages, unpaid wages, moral and exemplary damage, and attorney fees. The NLRC subsequently revised its own decision, reinstating the labor arbiter decision in favor of the employment. CA revised the NLRC decision, finding that the employers failed to provide substantial evidence of the dismissal and that the seamen were not given due process. The Supreme Court affirmed the CA's decision, upholding the NLRC original decision in favor of the seaman. The court emphasized the burden of proof rests on the employer to demonstrate the dismissal is for a just and valid cause. The court found that the employee failed to present substantial evidence to support their claims of mutiny, insubordination, desertion, and conspiracy. The court highlighted the lack of corroborating evidence, including logbook entries, testimonies from the crew member, and the proper investigation. The court ruled that employees failed to comply with due process requirements for internation, which include providing written notice of the charges and opportunity for the employees to defend themselves. The court found that the dismissal was ar- arbitrary and compulsive as a seaman were not given any opportunity to provide to the accusation. The court found that the dismissal was done in bad faith, contrary to moral good customer and public policy. The court emphasized the absence of prior notice, the opportunity to defend themselves, and written notice of termination decision.